Welcome to Spawn Again Vegan. Today we're making this
vegan macaroni cheese.
vegan macaroni cheese. Here's how you do it. Woo!
Shazam!
So I've got my wee helper back with me again today, wee Phoebe.
Hi!
We've all agreed in this house that the videos are far better when Phoebe's with me helping me. It's true, isn't it? I think the last two I put up, Phoebe wasn't here. So we're recreating one of Phoebe's favourite. So back when I wasn't vegan, I used to make this all the time, didn't I? Macaroni cheese. So what do people need to remember to do? I keep forgetting to say it.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button on these videos, please, to help us grow this channel. So the first thing we're going to do is go through the ingredients. We'll put the measurements in the description of the video. We've got plain flour, we've got cheese, vegan cheese of course, we're using BioLife Epic Mature. We have got smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, plant-based butter, some almond milk. You can use your favourite plant-based milk for this. I'm using almond milk for it. Dijon mustard, nutritional yeast, and of course you can't have macaroni cheese without macaroni. So here's how you do it.
So first thing we're going to do is pour some boiling water into a pan, but it's going to be salted, and then we're going to grate some cheese. Obviously I'm not going to grate all of it, my dad's going to grate the wee last bits of it so that I don't hurt my fingers. Phoebe, I'm going to make Scotland great again.
So next up, Phoebe's grated all that cheese. We're going to put our pasta, our macaroni, in the pot of boiling water here. So I'm going to make far too much macaroni, but it means we've got something for dinner tomorrow. Lunch. So next up we're going to start making the sauce. First thing is we need the plant-based butter. Again, we're using Flora in this. If anybody can recommend other plant-based butters as well that you like, please feel free to let us know. I'm just going to give that a little stir round just to melt that through, and we've got the heat at a medium heat just now. Give that a wee stir. Okay Phoebe, so we've got our pasta on boiling just now, so this is all going to coincide nicely making a sauce. Phoebe, can we have the flour over please? Next up we are going to put the flour in, so we're making a roux here. Have you heard of that term, Phoebe, a roux?
I've heard it with people making pasta.
Well, we're making pasta.
No, like when you make it by hand.
Oh, make handmade pasta. Okay, so we've put the butter in and the flour now. Again, that's just plain white flour. Okay Phoebe, next that pink bowl with the nutritional yeast. Now the reason I add the nutritional yeast at this point, and you might think it's a lot, is because I find when you add the nutritional yeast later on in this recipe, it doesn't kind of melt into the sauce properly. It just leaves it quite lumpy and bitty. You really don't want that. So this is looking great. We really want to give this a good start and cook out that flour. We don't want that flour to still be grainy in this sauce. We want it to be a nice silky smooth sauce. Do you want to do a TikToky bit here? Okay, so we've given that a wee bit of time to cook that flour out there and the nutritional yeast. You can really smell that nutritional yeast when you put it in. It does smell amazing. Absolutely love it, and this adds a kind of cheesy quality to it. So we're now going to put in the milk. Again, I'm using almond milk. It doesn't need to be almond milk.
How are you doing it bit by bit?
Little bit by bit. Well pointed out, Phoebe. As you just do it little bit by little bit.
If you do it too much, then it goes all watery and too watery, doesn't it?
Yeah. And the thing with this as well is you want to continue to stir this. I'm actually going to switch over to a whisk now. So you want to continue to stir this so your sauce doesn't go lumpy. If you like some lumpy sauce. Do you want to switch to the video again, darling? Or not? So we want to give the pasta a little stir there as well to make sure that's not sticking to the bottom. Just give that a check. You can usually tell just by sight to see how well that's doing. So that still needs a little bit to go there. Turn the temperature up slightly on this again. Make sure we're whisking all the time. So we really want the right consistency on this sauce. So the recipe does say 800 millilitres of milk in this. I haven't put it all in yet, but because I want to keep an eye on this, because I really don't want this to be too thin, the sauce. So keep an eye on that. Again, stirring all the time, make sure you keep this nice and smooth, this sauce. Put a little bit more of that in now. Okay, we'll just dump it all in now. Do you want to get the wee teaspoons out of that, the wee spoons there that we've got? Okay, at this stage we are going to add our seasonings to this. So we've got onion powder here, 1 teaspoon. Garlic powder, I won't fit in that. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder going in there as well. Smoked paprika, you don't need to add this. I just think it adds a nice wee bit of interest and colour to it and that kind of smoky earthiness to it. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. We're going to add 2 half teaspoons because I don't want to stick. A Mankey teaspoon that we've used for those herbs. That's us. And we'll give that a little whisk round now. Hold it there. So just make sure you've got all those seasonings incorporated there, and now it's time to add our cheese. I just prefer this. I mean, you can make, there's lots of macaroni, vegan macaroni cheese recipes out there that you use cashews for. I prefer this version, personally. We will do a cashew recipe in the future, but I personally just prefer this. Just need to be patient with this and make sure that's all melted. It looks quite lumpy at the moment, but we just need to be patient and let all that cheese melt there. Again, if you've got any recommendations for some really good vegan cheese, then let me know. It's been pretty difficult finding some. So that's been a good, what, 3 or 4 minutes it's taken to whisk that and make sure that we've got all that lovely cheese melted there into that. So be patient with this. Don't leave this pan, stirring it all the time and give that cheese time to melt so you have got a silky smooth sauce. So that's our sauce done. So next is we've got the pasta which I've drained here, and now we're going to add the cheese into that. So that's what it looks like with all that incorporated cheesy goodness. Next thing is we're going to transfer the macaroni into a Pyrex dish and a casserole dish. Add that in. So this next stage is an optional extra. You could serve the macaroni just like that on its own, maybe with a wee bit of garlic bread, but we are going to take this up a notch. We're going to add a cheese layer on top and some breadcrumbs, so let's show you how to do that. So next stage, oh my voice just broke, is we're going to make a topping for this, and we're going to use this, just 2 slices of bread. I've got an outsider, as we call it in Scotland, an outsider. So we're going to put that in this magical bread dehydrating device. So once we've got toast, it's just toast. This is seeded bread, so I think this adds a nice interesting texture to this. And to this, we're also going to add some herbs. So just these Italian herbs, get them in the supermarket. See if I can focus on that. It's not focusing. There we go, Italian herbs. Teaspoon of them. And I'm going to give that a blitz. Amazing, breadcrumbs done. So to that we are also going to add, we've got another packet of some grated cheese, some shredded cheese. Phoebe, if you could get that for me, that'd be fantastic. Okay, we've got this stuff here, again another Violife product. I really like the Violife cheese. This is just the original stuff. So we add about half the packet of that, so that's about 100 grams, and then our breadcrumbs in there as well. Again, this is completely optional. This I just love a little crispy topping on my macaroni cheese. Give that a mix through, and you can just smell those herbs coming off that. It smells absolutely amazing. Okay, that is that ready to go in the oven. Ooh. So I'm going to put that in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes. Now we'll just have a wee check on it. I reckon about 20 minutes we'll need, but we'll just keep checking in that, make sure it doesn't burn on top, but we want it to go crispy. So that's going in the oven now. So that is us. It is out the oven. Ooh. Out the oven. It smells great. So the next thing we're going to do is get this plated up and give it a wee taste. Woo! Moment of truth. We're going to give this a try now. Oh, a big spoon. Now it is warm. Try and get some of that crust in. Okay. Give that a bash. Now Phoebe always gives an honest review of my food.
That is really nice.
That's really nice. You heard it here first. That was us, Spawn Again Vegan. I'm Daddy, Stephen.
I'm Phoebe.
Thanks for joining us. Remember, please subscribe, like, share, help us grow this wee channel. Bye!
Bye!